Powers and Colin, hope you guys are having a good day today. Video lesson for today. If you have any questions at the end, as usual, feel free to shoot a message over. It would be helpful for me to see too where he is with his development, how things are looking, so that way I can make a more concrete, more specific, I guess, specific advice for each one of the points. So cool, let's go down the list and we'll go from there. So the first thing is moon hops, making sure that we are keeping up with that. So making sure that we land our parachute off of a red dot, and then practicing our moon hop on the G string and then the B string. Making sure that he knows the names of it, so you can say, hey, Powers, go ahead and do a moon hop on G, right? Then moon hop on B, and then a moon hop on E, right? Making sure we go through each one of those, making sure that he knows the names of those. You can even try moon hops with the middle finger, so if you want to, you can take that middle finger and push through on the G string right there, because eventually we're going to be having him do moonwalks on here, so there's no reason why he can't practice doing the moon hops with the middle finger. So make sure you do. Right, practicing that for me right there. Cool, so work on that. Left hand, work on the light on the ceiling, so make sure that we have our thumb on the back. Now I want to put the sticker on the back for that way with more the exact spot I want him to have that on. But you have the light on the ceiling, like if I turn around, that thumb is just pointing upwards. And then what we want to do is keep our fingers like moons over the strings. So you can imagine the moons are hovering over here, right just above the fretboard. So you don't want this out here, you don't want them curled under here or back here like this, nothing like that. Keep those fingers curled right over top of the fretboard. What you can do is take a small like, little toy, like a spaceship or something like that, I guess would work. You can try to bring it in here and try to crash it onto his fingers while trying to maintain those moons. Make sure he doesn't do this right here. Make sure we keep our moons right here nice and high. You can practice bringing the spaceship in, trying to crash against the fingers, and then his job will be to keep them relaxed, so make sure that they're relaxed, but yet they're not like hitting the fretboard here, just keeping them right over top while keeping that thumb up. Other thing to keep in mind too is when we do that you should be able to take a pencil, right? We don't want a huge gap in between the thumb and the finger, so it shouldn't look like this right here, right? The thumb should be higher, and you should be able to pass a pencil through that gap right there, so not palm in the back of it like this, like Jimi Hendrix, not there yet, right? Keep the fingers over top like this, having a small little hole back here that you can pass a pencil through is what you want. So watching that right there, and then moonwalks off the guitar. So practicing having your guitar like this, and him taking these big steps. Make sure we have our thumb out, like I mentioned in previous videos. Keeping that thumb out, put a little piece of paper in his hand, and making sure we can walk the fingers just like this right here. So all three of those things you should be working on the moon hops, left hand, and then the moonwalks. Like I said, the left hand is really important. Make sure you keep those moons up and that you can pass a pencil through that gap right there, right? So those three things with the left hand are what you want to focus on. So cool. So like I said, if you want me to make more specific advice, you can feel free to shoot over a video or a picture of what you guys have been working on, and then that way I can give more specific advice. And that way we can start maybe the process of learning, say Cuckoo or Twinkle or one of our first songs that we learn. So awesome. Practice that for me, and then I will see you same time next time. Take care.